Tyrone Taylor, the free runner at second. Jose Iglesias, the first batter. Corners pinch in. No threat of the bunt. And he takes up and away for ball one.
And note the defense here in the infield. And Garcia at second base playing the normal straight up, because Iglesias is trying to do one thing, at minimum, advance the runner to the right side.
Iglesias is 0 for 3. He's had 3 balls in the air tonight. And lines that one down the left field line. Just foul. He broke his bat. He nearly kept it fair, and it just ducked away. Chris Siegel, the third base umpire, with the call. And that was awfully close.
It was foul. Vargas reacts. He got out of the frame. He got all excited.
So Iglesias goes back for a new bat after breaking it on that first swing. Last night in extra innings, Jose Iglesias homered for the first time as a Met.
And dead central. First pitch fastball from Weems. That was the icing on the cake.
That's got their 4th extra inning win last night. They're 4-8 in extra innings. That's flying the other way. That's a base hit down the right field line, and that'll bring in Taylor with the lead run. Iglesias will get 2 bases out of that. So Iglesias missed the left field line, but he keeps it fair down the right field line, and the Mets lead for the first time tonight. It's 3-2.
Boy, what a job Iglesias has been doing. He is now 8 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Backdoor slider. No, we wanted to get it in and just threw it on the outside corner, but good hitting. Right field line exposed. More runs to pick up for the Mets.
Now let's see if they'll bunt with McNeil against the left-hander. Nationals looking for it. It's need to try and get another run across, and McNeil does square, but he pops up the bunt, and Ruiz gets over to grab it. So McNeil unable to get the bunt down, fouls out to the catcher for the first out. Man, it's all going wrong for Jeff at the plate.
Wow. Well, Jeff is not used to bunting. Sacrifice bunting is totally different than bunting for a base hit.
So 1 out. Iglesias still at second, and now Francisco Lindor, who scored the first 2 Met runs. He homered in the 6th, he doubled and scored in the 8th. The Mets are playing a 3rd straight extra inning game for the first time in 10 years. The last time they played 3 straight extra inning games, it was the end of May, early June in 2014. The middle 3 games of a 5-game series in Philadelphia. Iglesias just strafing left hand.
Yes.
And the backdoor slider misses. The ball and a strike to Lindor. Brandon Nimmo, the on-deck batter.
8 for 12, Gary, with runners in scoring position. Iglesias, that's incredible.
He has been an enormous spark plug for this team on and off the field. Lindor tops one foul on the changeup from Garcia. 1-2. Well, the Mets are going to get some bullpen action going, but I don't know why he wouldn't go back to Buto for the bottom of the 10th. The way he's been pitching. Daniel Nunez is up. 1-2 coming to Lindor, and he gets one on the ground right at the shortstop. Abrams checks the runner and gets the out, 2 away. There's a big second out for Garcia, and now Nimmo will come up. There's Nunez, who's been pitching a lot lately. He worked an inning and 2/3 last night. What do you think? Would you leave Buto in, or would you go to Nunez?
I'm looking at Nunez. He threw 23 last night. Didn't pitch the 2 games prior, and 31. You can go to him for a 1-inning save.
Nimmo lines one down the left field line. That's a fair ball going into the corner. That'll bring in Iglesias with the 2nd run of the inning. Nimmo's 2nd RBI of the night. An opposite field double, and it's 4-2 New York. Brandon Nimmo didn't even start this game. Sat out last night after fainting the night before, and he's sending the Nationals into a faint tonight.
Oh, just going with the pitch. This is what has made Brandon a very good hitter against lefties. He just stays back and has that ability to hit that ball on the outside corner.
Run-scoring doubles from Iglesias and Nimmo, and the Mets have a 2-run lead. And now Mark Vientos takes up an away ball 1. Iglesias, 2-run homer in the 10th inning last night, the go-ahead double in the 10th inning tonight. And Garcia misses badly with a changeup and falls behind Vientos 2-0. Pete Alonso on deck. Nimmo tied the game with a base hit in the 8th, and now he gives the Mets a little bit of a cushion with a run-scoring double in the 10th. And Vientos muscles one into left field for a base hit. That'll bring in Nimmo with the 3rd run of the inning. Mark Vientos drives in a run, and it's 5-2 New York. Second hit of the night for Vientos, and the Mets, knowing they have to keep on scoring.
Fastball in. That was a little off the plate, a little run inside. That's how strong Vientos is. And boy, he is the Mets' 3rd baseman.
First game in his career where he's batted 3rd in the starting lineup, and he's responded with 2 hits and now an RBI in the 10th. Jim Hickey's going to go out and talk to his left-hander Robert Garcia, but the Mets with 3 hits in this 10th inning. Iglesias, Nimmo, and Vientos all driving in runs. Mets had not led all night. They were down 2-0 going to the 6th. Lindor homered in the 6th, doubled and scored in the 8th, and now the Mets putting some pressure on with 3 runs in the 10th. Ben Gamel runs for Vientos at first.
Which is just a replay of last night.
There is Gamel. We'll probably put him in the outfield, move McNeil to 2nd and Iglesias to 3rd in the bottom of the inning.
You bet.
J.D. Martinez was the hero last night, out of the lineup tonight with a sore ankle, and the Mets in his stead have again put up a crooked number in the 10th. Now Alonso with Gamel the pinch runner at first and 2 out. And Pete takes a fastball on the corner, 0-1. Alonso's 1 for 4 tonight. He's singled in the 6th. Gamel dancing off first and draws the throw from Garcia.
Boy, it is just funny how interesting how a season unfolds. You break out of spring training, you have it mapped out, and then you make changes, and you got some guys that come with spark.
In their first 11 extra inning games this season, the Mets scored 9 runs in extra innings. In the last 2 nights, they've scored 9 runs in extra innings.
They've been pouring it on, that's for sure.
Well, after what happened last night, probably a good plan. Gamel runs, the throw by Ruiz not in time. Gamel trying to stay on the bag and was awkwardly able to do so. And it's a stolen base for Ben Gamel, his first as a Met.
Good jump. Whoa. Now there's your foot first slide.
That didn't work out so well either.
Well, he got in.
Yes,
he didn't come off the bag.
Yeah, he sort of did.
He wanted to.
2-1 to Alonso with a runner in scoring position. And Pete drives one to deep left field. Back goes Wood. He takes a look at the wall, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso puts the hammer down with a 2-run homer.
Oh, wow.
6 runs in the 10th inning last night, 5 runs in the 10th inning tonight. Alonso's 18th home run of the year, and the Mets lead it 7-2.
OMG.
Alonso's 27th career home run against the Nationals, his most against any team, his 15th in this ballpark.
Wow. Well, Garcia keeps on wanting to pound inside, and he's getting clobbered. Down and in. See you later.
Nothing in 2 to Alvarez.
Now, ball's down and in. Pete, very little take back. That's where he likes the ball. And there it is.
OMG. 18 home runs, 48 RBIs for Alonso. The Mets' second home run of the night.
This is amazing, Gare.
Amazing.
Yeah, as Casey would say.
1 and 2 to Alvarez, who struck out 3 times tonight as an infield hit, 1 for 4. In the bottom of the 10th, the Nats will have the top of the order coming up. Abrams, Thomas, and Winker, with Jacob Young the free runner, but again they'll have a huge hill to climb. They almost got there last night with 4 runs in the bottom of the 10th. 2 and 2 now to Alvarez. Last night the Mets got to Hunter Harvey in the 10th inning. Tonight it's Robert Garcia, but the story is the same. Iglesias was the igniter, and Nimmo and Vientos and Alonso all followed. On the outside corner, and Alvarez is struck out for the 4th time tonight. The inning comes to an end, but the Mets score 5 in the 10th. 7-2 with 3 outs to get.
Wow.